We're back, of course, again with another exciting episode of What Up, Doe. As always, I am Steve Solano.
I'm Brendan Highland.
And for those of you who know, and for those of you who, of course, don't, we sort of use What Up, Doe as a platform to discuss what's getting our goat,
Grinding our gears,
and otherwise have philosophical discussion about life. Now, for those of you who might have missed our first broadcast of the third season of What Up, Doe, you may or may not realize that we have Brendan actually coming in from Thailand right now, so he's abroad. It's very exciting. He couldn't be in studio, but we did our best. We got our Oprah on, as some would say, and we brought him in. We brought him in via a Google Plus Hangout, which is pretty cool. So, Brendan, what I wanted to talk to you about today, actually, is something, it's a relatively new phenomenon, I guess, you could say. And it's basically, and maybe you've seen this before, I think you have. Basically, people will have a text message conversation, right? Between like your best friend or something, and you guys have your little inside jokes and people love it and all that. And then what they'll do is they'll take a snapshot of the text message conversation and post it publicly for the world to see just how delightfully funny and great your friendship is. And I gotta be, I'm just not on board with it. I'm not on board with it.
Seems like.
Brendan, how do you feel about it? What are your thoughts?
I mean, for me, it's very circumstantial. Some of the stuff I'm not all about. Like, I just don't get it. Like, the inside jokes and stuff, I could do without it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like, why are you putting something that is an inside joke onto a public forum?
Exactly.
There is no need for that.
It's not,
But
and
like,
then,
funny stuff, I'm all about it.
yeah,
Like, some
it can
of
be
that
good
stuff, like,
sometimes.
I die laughing at, because, like, some people are just so dumb. And, like, it's just funny to watch.
Because, well,
And
some,
it's just like, you're an idiot, and your friend is awesome for just acknowledging and making everybody in the world know that you're an idiot.
well, all right, I can see the benefits in some ways in that regard. I mean, I think, because what also happens is it's usually accompanied by some sort of witty caption, or it's usually like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I can't believe, like, this is why me and Betsy are best friends. Like, I'll be like, this is why me and, Jamie are best friends. Like and
Lol, hashtag BFS4L.
exactly.
Like,
Accompanied
yeah,
by
no,
some arbitrary hashtag that doesn't make sense. It just doesn't apply, right? So I remember I don't want to expose anyone. We're not about that. I've just seen some outrageous things that people post, and some that I don't understand. And it's like, you're letting us into a little private aspect of your life. I don't really need to see. I don't need to see
I
that.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I wonder how many of these doings are on a mutual term. So, for example, does the
good
person
question.
who is the idiot
Yeah.
well aware and I guess giving away the...
They consent. They give their consent to have it posted.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Filling in my missing vocabulary word. Yes. Are they giving consent for and proper authorization
Yes.
to put their life on the internet?
Yeah, because I actually had a friend do it to me. Like, I had a friend, we were in a conversation, and I said something hilarious, of course, as you... Typical, right? And he took it and he posted it online, and I'm not going to say what it was or anything, but it was just like, I didn't think that it needed to happen. That's not something that I needed to have happen. I mean, as it turned out, it wasn't like the worst thing in the world, obviously.
But I'm sure you were pretty like taken aback,
But
like, bro.
I didn't even know that he...
Why are you doing me like that?
Exactly. I didn't even know that he had done it. And I was
Right.
just kind of taken aback. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
understandable, though.
I was taken aback by it. And then there's some where people post private conversations maybe about... I've seen conversations that are arguments, where people try to put an argument that they have with someone and expose that person. It's cold.
Yeah.
We live in a cold world.
I don't understand like how people just have like the fortitude, I guess, like to do that.
Oh, that's a nice word. You better put a nickel in your word jar for that. That was very nice.
I mean, I wish I could have used it on the SAT. It would have helped me a little bit, but
Yeah, that would have been good. But yeah, it hurts me sometimes to see that. Some of them do make me laugh, but others I just think it's a little bit obnoxious, though, right?
Yeah. No, there's definitely some that are obnoxious, but some, like I said, like they're just downright hilarious.
Yeah. But I think.
And like,
Go on. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, I'm all about the hilarity of it.
Yeah, you can. Well, I appreciate a good joke as well, but it's like.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes when I see it, one, I don't really care about how great a friend you are. I don't know. It just doesn't pertain to me. And two, it's always kind of like the same thing. Or no, here's what it'll be. Someone who just talks in complete emoticons. All they use is just like the emoji things.
What's emoji?
You know when you have like the smiley faces or it's like the symbols? You can do it.
Oh, yeah.
And they talk purely in that. It's like funny like the first time, and then after that.
No, I know what you mean.
It's not so.
Here's my thing. The other thing is this. If there is something that's like that funny that you feel like needs to be put out there, why, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a better way to do it.
Yeah.
And like there's some that are like you said, that kind of like cross the line, like that they're a little cold.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen some that like are about people's like the prior evening.
Yes.
And it's just like, if you're gonna put that on, put it on like text from last night. Don't go and put it on Facebook and do that person dirty.
Right. Keep some of the being anonymous, the anonymity with it,
right.
Because otherwise, you're putting someone on blast who may or may not have been in the right state of mind.
Correct.
The right state of mind. So something might have been impairing their judgment, perhaps. It happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, I think we've exhausted the topic, as we often do. I don't know if you have any last words that you want to jump in on this with. Any final thoughts?
No, I don't think I do. I think I'm pretty much set.
Yeah. With that, like I said, I just wanted to bring it up. We're lucky enough to have Brendan taking time. What time is it right in Thailand right now?
It is 12:26 on Friday morning.
And right now it is 1:26.
27 minutes. Just flipped to 12:27.
Yeah, so we're at 1:27 on a Thursday here. So for those of you who joined, for those of you who joined the live broadcast, very cool. We appreciate that. As always, we appreciate Brendan coming in from Thailand. Final thoughts?
As always.
Yeah.
Happy to do it.
Absolutely. And with that, we conclude another exciting episode of What Up, Doe? As always, I am Steve Solano.
I'm Brendan Highland.
We'll see you on the other side. Nice.
Yeah, buddy.